With the extensions of lockdown, the government of Nagaland on 4th May issued a new set of lockdown guidelines, incorporating points which are relevant to the state for immediate implementations throughout the state for a period of 2 weeks. Nagaland Chief Secretary Temjen Toy on Monday, speaking to media persons at Kohima, said inter-district movement of migrants and stranded persons in distress would be allowed in a regulated manner under the new norms. Under the new guidelines, taxis and auto rickshaws will also be allowed to ply.
We have allowed inter-district movement of migrants and distressed people, which will be done in a regulated manner. We have also allowed running of taxis, 2 passengers per taxi and 1 passenger per auto rickshaw.
However, Chief Secretary asserted that sealing of interstate borders will continue in toto as existing before May 3rd along 14 border subdivisions. With designated entry and exit points for vehicle goods at Naginimora and Tizit under Mon District, Sutapela and Watiyongpang under Mokokchung District, Dilai Gate and Newfield Gate under Dimapur District, and Khuzama under Kohima District, all other roads will remain closed. As a matter of abundant caution, the government also notified that the international border of the state with Myanmar will continue to remain sealed.
These taxi and auto rickshaw relaxation will not be applicable to the 14 bordering subdivisions. And then our DCs have also been in touch with the taxi owners and various associations that limiting the number of passengers should not lead to increase in fares, and they have agreed to that.
Total lockdown conditions will be imposed and only movement of goods vehicles entering or transiting through the state shall be allowed after proper medical screening at designated entry and exit points. The exception will, however, not be applicable to Bhandari subdivision. Toy said that even though Nagaland is in the green zone, there is still danger of getting the virus through people coming in from outside the state. He said that a lot of calls have been coming from the people of the state stranded in different parts of the country.
But the only danger of the virus we face would be now through import of people coming in from outside the state, coming in along with the virus and spreading it. So this is one area of concern as well as attention which the government is now attaching. This is for people who are stranded. This is for people who are distressed and who really need to go back to their districts, to their villages, to their towns.
Referring to reports of the constables being caught with drugs at Merapani, Toy said such incidents takes place in other check gates as well, and therefore instructions was passed that those caught indulging in such activities shall be penalized and that those at the check gate must be replaced.
It is not only Merapani, it is in other border check gates as well. So instructions have been passed that firstly, those who have been caught doing these things should be, action should be taken. And secondly, we need to replace all those people who have been there for quite some time.
The Chief Secretary said there will be no quarantining of persons entering anywhere within Nagaland. He claimed that the state government had prepared new lockdown guidelines incorporating points that were relevant to Nagaland while taking all measures.
But then just because we are green zone and just because I have said that, with a certain degree of certainty, I say that the virus is not there in Nagaland, that does not mean that we throw our cares to the wind. It is always better, and me and my team, we have been always discussing about this, and we would rather err on the side of caution rather than take hasty decisions.
All the deputy commissioners have been directed to enforce the guideline along with the national directives for COVID-19 management as specified by the Ministry of Home Affairs, Family and Welfare. With Inzan Bemukubu,